Do.
And we are live. How's it going, everybody? Or nobody? Whoever is watching.
Are you ready for our intro? Dun, 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 dun.
So, what did you think of that game, Keith?
I thought it was extremely exciting. I thought that the Stallions pulled it out. What happened to their other quarterback?
He got
I
his
missed that part.
fibula broke. Oh, the Stallions' other quarterback. I
Yeah.
missed that too. I just know that they brought in the backup. I honestly, I don't know how I missed it. Matt Colson caught it.
Where's Matt Colson? Is it his weekend in the militia?
I know he was through in the game chat.
Where's Alec? Did he go to sleep? Hey, everybody. So it was the USFL championship tonight. Did you guys enjoy it? Was it good?
So, what did you think of that game, Keith?
I thought it was great.
What the
Dude,
hell?
That was me messing with you, dude. Is it his weekend in the militia?
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. That's me.
So what do we have here for the Birmingham Stallions, the greatness that is the Birmingham Stallions? 33-30. Who bet the under? You got screwed.
Yeah, I think it was a 4.5 point spread. So, yeah. No, actually, if you'd bet the over on that, it would have been you'd have lost. So,
I don't know. I get confused. We would sit here and go, hey, go to such and such website and check out the stats with us, but I don't know where those are for the USFL. Does anybody else know?
yeah, I have not been able to find the stats at the USFL. I guess you probably have to go into just a news article or something. Just type in USFL stats.
Hey, where's Alec? Did he go to sleep?
Yeah, he left.
Poor guy. Okay, so the Birmingham Stallions are USFL champions. Who do we give the MVP to the guy named Scooby for the clinching pick six, or do we just?
I believe they showed him getting the MVP. So I got it. Here's the recap thing. Maybe he didn't. Hey, Christopher, how's it going, buddy?
Hello. Comments.
He's got Scooby and Jamar Smith.
Yeah, hey, thanks for the share. Everybody share the show to your favorite USFL or football group on Facebook. And make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe and hit the dinger notification button for what's happening NFL, I think it's called, right? What's happening NFL TBQ something?
Yeah, what's happening in NFL? Or go to YouTube and follow
Bucks Report on YouTube, yeah.
There you go.
Do that because the people need to get their views so they're happy.
That's right. We cry without our views. And I don't like to leave our fans hanging. Since we're not doing Bucks Report shows anymore on the Bucks Report page, the Facebook platform, but you can find it on Twitter and YouTube.
You can.
Right?
Yes, you can. I'm trying to type and it doesn't work right when you're on video, I guess.
Yeah, I'm used to having Alex in here, and he fucking carries it while I do the sharing and shit. So
yeah, I'm carrying it right now. So we need to know who everybody's MVP of this game, not the season. This game. Who is everybody's MVP? That's what we want to know. Like I said earlier, if we had the stats, it'd be a whole lot easier. I give the MVP to the dude in that sweet voice that's serenading our Ben. That Cash App is on the way, bro. It'll be there in about 15 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Here we go.
Oh wait.
Oh wait a minute.
What's that song about Oklahoma? The wind blow down the plane or some shit?
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, look what blew in. It's Matt. Dun,
I was
dun.
requested on a special request by a man who's completely inept at his position right now. So I figured I'd help him out.
That's true. That's true.
What a
what'd you
game.
think of that game, Matt?
That came out exactly how it was supposed to from the first kickoff earlier this year. Birmingham was a darling of the league, and it ended up the same way. But it was entertaining and
I'm not talking
competitive.
about the outcome. I'm talking about how did you like the game itself?
I liked it. I was in that little chat thing with you all night, so there was a point where I was afraid it was going to turn into like 38-3, but it didn't. And then there at the end, that last 10 minutes of that game was just crazy. This shark dog of all people gets the game-winning interception.
Okay, first of all, real quick, can we unpack that? What is a shark dog?
It's the dude Scooby Wright is an MMA guy, so he got hit in the head a few too many times.
I thought he was part of Florida Georgia Line.
He might have been that too. He's done a lot since he left his college position, but he came up with it because his dog looks like a shark. That's what he said. And so
when it smiles.
Yeah. So he did something earlier in the year and just accidentally came up with the shark dog thing, put a tail behind him and put a shark fin on his head, and the rest is history. And it's turned into T-shirts. So it's a beautiful thing. He's making money.
And his name's Scooby.
Scooby Wright, of all the damn things.
He ain't wrong.
And he acts like Gronk. He's just stupid. Just stupid.
Or smart or stupid or whatever, like a fox, right? He could just be, acting dumb. No, his name's Scooby. Never mind.
I was wondering where he was going to go there.
He's the first USFL folk hero, right? He's the one they're all going to remember at the end of the year.
Yeah, he screwed Reggie out of his Defensive Player of the Year trophy, I think.
I don't know. I didn't watch enough of it with any interest to know the names until the latter part of the year.
Do you follow Florida State?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't do college because I have to have my Saturday afternoon to do something. Now the USFL's taking off my summer days. I don't know. I'm going to have to sell out the football.
We should unpack that some too, guys. So on these Saturdays that you aren't doing football, Matt, what are you doing?
Yesterday, I went to a 4th of July picnic hosted by my kids' church, and they did a fireworks show that was comparable to anything you'd see in St. Petersburg on a 50-acre piece of land. It went on for 25 minutes. It was crazy. They made 300 hamburgers, 180 hot dogs.
Damn.
There was watermelon all over the damn place. There was enough food to feed Rome. And when everybody got fat like a tick, they lit up fireworks all night. And I put 2 minutes of it on Facebook. And it just kept going and going and going. And this was all something done on a guy's farm. Just crazy stuff. So that took up from 6 o'clock until 10. And we had a great time. But I haven't seen anybody on private property in my life put up a show like that. He must have spent all kinds of money at the fireworks barn.
I put a hunk of dry ice into a soda bottle and closed it and threw it in the yard, and that was my explosion for the weekend. So we got Scooby Wright. Somebody said somebody whose name is the cool name there, Mr. Dumpster. And Alex didn't pick. So we got so far Scooby Wright. I'm going to go with Bo Scarborough because I think he set the tone for the game early.
Didn't he have like 37 yards to carry at one point? Something like that? 36.5 yards a carry?
He had that 70-yard run too, so.
Yeah. And the referees called a crackback block on the offense and a
face mask
on the defense.
Yep.
They overruled the offensive play on film so we could all see it. They didn't ever show the damn thing that they called for Birmingham in their favor, was never put on film. It's like the Zapruder tape. Somebody's going to have that next year, and they're going to show it here in the offseason, and we're going to discuss that one play that changed the game right there in Canton.
Do you know how hard it is for you not to tap on Mr. Dumpster's comment?
Let's not do that.
Why is there an N on the end of it?
Oh, maybe maybe he's a receiver instead of
Is that like current tense? Like you're currently doing that in a dumpster? Okay,
that's nasty.
See, only we know what we're talking about in him.
Maybe it's for num 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 num.
Num num. Much respect, Mr. Or I guess in this case, Mrs. Dumpster. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I see Ben Cornett in the comments here. Why aren't you on the show, Ben? Get your butt in here, man.
But was there any good stuff? What was there any good stuff like beer or Jello shots? What's he talking about? I missed it.
He was
at the
talking
party
about
last night at a church picnic. Ben.
Oh yeah. Were there any strippers?
At a church picnic.
They did do a line dance to some funky song that I've never seen in my life, but every one of those kids knew it, and it made me feel very old very quickly. Did
it have like a hip hop beat to it?
Yeah, it was like a country twang hip hop rapper kind of gospel-y thing going on.
That's definitely why it felt out of place.
It was weird. There was like 40 kids under the age of 16 that were all in unison across the whole field. I was like, my God, I don't know what they're doing. And I couldn't keep up with it. But they had fun. I guess the idea is to fill them up with sugar and then make them do crazy stuff until it gets dark and then blow their mind with the fireworks. That's the idea. Something to that effect.
Yes, Mr. Cole, I believe he did, but I can't Google because I'm on my phone. And
I don't think his name is Scooby, though. We need to have his real name, right? What is his first name?
Scooby, and his last name is Dew.
No.
If we based it on his haircut, it's either Bubba or Jethro.
Yeah, I think he looks like he's from the Seffner, Dover, Mango area.
But it's not Dumpster. He played for Arizona. That makes more sense because, let me tell you, there's two things in Arizona. You know what that is? Methamphetamine and methamphetamine.
And a little bit, you got a few people with that other thing, the new stuff.
That's not desert in Arizona. That's the ashes of people dead from methamphetamine, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. He played in Arizona. I'm only here till I fall. Alec, wait, until you fall asleep, you were kind of, aren't you always sleeping?
Wait a minute. His name is actually Scooby Wright III.
So there's two other ones named Scooby before him?
Yeah, evidently, man.
Good Lord. What a curse. No wonder he's a bonehead.
Ben, tell us how you really feel there, buddy.
Well, he doesn't impress me. He doesn't sound like, he's Gronk. He's Gronk for the USFL. They're going to market that guy. He's going to get rich.
He reminds me of Brian Bosworth, man.
No, Bosworth had.
Look at this picture. Wait a minute. I'll put it.
He's got a Bosworth haircut. He's probably one of Bosworth's illegitimate children.
That could be.
Other than it being green.
It was only green for the Seattle.
Hey, remember when Brian Bosworth got run over by your boy Bo Jackson?
Yeah, I saw that.
Or whoever that was that ran over Bosworth? Yeah, he went home after that game and had grudge, you know what, with somebody, and boom, Scooby Wright.
Scooby Bosworth.
That game was in Oakland, or no, that was Seattle. They played it at the Metrodome, or wherever it was that they used to play it there. He ran
Philip Anthony Scooby Wright. Fred sways more. Put it up there because it felt official.
Philip Anthony Scooby.
Oh,
anybody that comes with three names has got to be pretty official.
But he only got 2 capital letters. That's impressive.
Philip Anthony. Yeah, the last one.
Well, no, I meant Fred Swayze Moore.
Oh, that's Mr. 20-0.
He's Mr. 20-0. Oh. Is that 20 and oh? Because if that is Fred, we'd like you to go to YouTube and meet Mr. Dumpster. No? Okay. We're not going to play match game tonight? All right.
No.
That was a short post game.
Well,
They blew the confetti cannons, and there wasn't anybody in the stands to show, so they had limited camera scope.
yeah, the JB who announces the game, he gets paid by the word on his USFL contract. Yeah.
That was Kurt Menefee and Joel
Okay,
Klatt.
Kurt Menefee. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Jason Garrett is on the other network. He got into a pissing match with the referee guy. They almost, if they'd have been in the same rooms, they'd come to blows in one of those games. He was talking about, you've got to make up the call. And the referee dude's like, we don't do that. And he says, oh, don't tell me that. I was in the NFL for blah, 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 blah. You always have the opportunity to make up a call when you do something wrong. It was the funniest thing I ever heard on national TV. And then they came back from a commercial break at some point, and they were all apologetic. They're not talking to each other anymore. And they didn't come back on face-to-face for the rest of the year. Called somebody into question.
So hey, everybody, we're going to recap the question on the screen. Who is your USFL championship MVP? Give us your choices. Hurry.
Cookus.
Come on, Mr. Dumpster.
Cookus.
That
You got
already
Ben
did
Cornett
it,
down there, Johnny.
I'm looking up stats. I found some stats. I'm trying to get up there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look. Hey, Johnny, look. There you go. I was going to say, we guess who's that back in the lobby? Guess who's back in the lobby?
I guess I still have rights to work in this thing because I click buttons and they work. That's beautiful.
Where's the effing snacks?
Benjamin.
Hello.
How you
Hello?
doing,
I just want to
Came
hear
in
that
like Lurch.
sweet
Hello.
voice. That sweet voice serenading our ears tonight by the dude.
This appearance by Ben Cornett brought to you by Jergens. Jergens for smooth hands.
And stuff.
All right, thank you.
We like
Appreciate the plug.
Recommended by Mr. Dumpster here on YouTube.
Mr. Dumpster.
Hey,
With-
Matt, I got a question real quick. Why are they not playing Tupac at that church picnic?
Dude, I don't think they do that kind of stuff in Oklahoma.
Oh, come on.
Dude, I just don't think they do that.
Not even Eminem?
No.
Okay. Anyway.
No.
They don't even serve M&Ms there, bro.
And we do,
Oh,
but there's no
there you
green ones. They're all reserved for something else. They
What
don't want
flavor
that-
are the green ones?
I don't know. I think Mr. Dumpster probably has a good idea. Maybe we should ask him. We're going to run everything back to that tonight. Everything you say is going to go back to Mr. Dumpster.
Mr. Cum Dumpster.
Oh, yay. Well, I mean, we might as well put the comment on the screen now.
Why would we hide it?
Where was it? All I saw was he said truth.
It's not the comment. It's the username on YouTube.
Oh, that's true. And I'm sure that's probably
coming.
got through YouTube. because
Come in
of
dumpster.
Box score.
1-800 come in dumpster. my thing is like, hey, dude, there's a hotel across the street, bro. You don't have to use dumpster, man. So Ben picked Scooby. Matt, who's your MVP? Scooby?
Cookus.
Cook it. And Johnny.
He had to
Johnny,
be.
you're so talkative. Let's hear your MVP.
Scarborough.
Okay.
13 attempts, 135 yards, 10.4 average, one
He
touchdown.
came back to earth.
Are you medicated, bro?
Johnny, no. He's trying to figure out what he's
I'm
looking at.
medicated for your protection.
Oh,
Either
wow.
you're medicated or you ate pork today. We know how your tummy gets.
You know, they don't even have, they didn't even put the other quarterback's stats in here. What the hell, man?
Wait,
Magoo?
Fred Swayze Moore. Sorry.
They got Magoo in here. They got Magoo in here.
Magoo and just Schlong Watson and Magoo.
What was that? Did you just snort?
That's awesome, dude. Just Schlong Watson and Magoo. So did we find stats yet, John? Is that what you're doing, hopefully, over there?
Are you looking for stats on the Costello kid?
All I got is the star stats. The general stats.
That's a good place to start. I mean,
Well,
they
yeah,
used to play.
Start, but it's not good enough.
Wait, you got the general stats? They didn't even play tonight, dude.
Stallions.
Are they that slow in putting their shit up there?
I believe that.
We're just
It's
now
the
getting the
USFL.
conference championship. So, USFL, thumbs up, thumbs down, or I don't give a damn.
I like
kinda
the play on the field. I need an audience. You saw how much better it was with the audience tonight.
Yeah,
I do need
felt like an actual game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have to pump in all the crowd noise and stuff where they're cheering while people are talking and you see nobody around. It's crazy when they do that. I don't know why the networks think that we're so stupid at home. Maybe we are, that they can make that work. I just
Dude, wait a minute. Have you been around most people?
well, it all started with the COVID thing because they were doing that at baseball games and they were doing that at all the other live
I think it started like in 1998 with the Atlanta Falcons, but that's just me.
that was illegal. This is blatant crowd noise when nobody's there. Remember they were making in the COVID era, they were putting together animations where the crowd would get bigger in the fake crowd would get bigger on the screen if you were doing well, and if you started to stink up the joint, people would go home. And that was insane that they made that.
I think it's funny, and I wonder. Wait, oh, that's Ben Cornett. He's here, so we don't have to talk about his comment. He's right there.
What's up?
Hi.
Hi. What about my
How are
comment?
you today? How is it out in Nevada? Is there Raider fans like everywhere?
Pretty decent amount, yes, for right now.
How about Golden Knight fans?
About the same.
How about Golden Shower fans?
Whoa, that's
Ooh.
Washington.
Oh, look at Matt.
How do you think a baseball team will do there?
I think we have a chance to do pretty good, actually, because the town's growing. Our Aviators, which is our AAA team to the Oakland Athletics, ironically, they pack the place. They get good crowds. So if they can get good crowds, I know it's minor league, but if you can get good crowds near sellouts at minor league games, you could probably get decent crowds at.
What do you think? What do you think would be more supported in Vegas? A baseball team or an NBA team?
I think a baseball team. I do. I most people will say basketball, but I don't know. I think a baseball team. There's just more baseball fans, from around
off the
Vegas
street,
too.
take a nap. Yeah.
Where's the best place in Vegas to get a taco?
Ooh.
Used to be the Bunny Ranch.
That's what I was thinking.
Hey, if I want a fish taco, I'll go to San Diego or San Francisco. But anyway.
I usually go to like Roberto's or Tacos Mexico. Those little Mexican
Mom and
joints.
Pop?
Yeah, mom and pop.
Okay. Do you guys have Whataburger there?
We actually don't.
Do you have Freddy's?
But you have In-N-Out, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, but In-N-Out sucks.
Do you have Freddy's?
You know what? I might get off this right now if you don't take that back.
Yeah, hey, dude, hey, you know how in the upper Northeast, like religion rules all, and you can't disrespect it? Well, out west, if you disrespect In-N-Out, you might as well be talking about his mom.
I didn't know the upper Northeast was all about religion. Maybe the Midwest.
Like
I think you're talking about the Midwest there, bud.
I'll say this: in the upper Northeast, the only old buildings that exist up there are churches.
Yeah, old Catholic.
Because they couldn't blow them up.
Right.
Okay, I'll rephrase that.
Hey, and everything else, man.
The two major religions practiced in the Northeast, baptism and Catholicism, have had rampant child abuse and sexual molestation allegations, if not proof, and nothing changed. So, pretty big.
You better watch it now. You live in Southern Baptist areas.
No, dude, I live in the middle of a bunch of trees, dude. And there's a road over there that leads to the big road way over there. Like right now, dude. The only I haven't heard.
Make me drink a Monster here, man.
The only talk I hear is crickets and frogs, dude.
I know. Every time I talk to you, that's all I hear.
But anyway, so USFL. Wait, are we supposed to put a banner up? You already did. We did the MVP, right?
Who was the MVP?
Yeah,
I
who was
believe
the
it was
actual
Scooby
MVP?
Wright.
Okay, so Rambo. All right. Next question. What was the play of the game? It's going to be the same effing thing. Damn it!
No, I think that 70-yard Scarborough run was play a game, man. That kind
The
of
one they called back but didn't because they had video evidence of one but not the other.
Yeah,
I think Scarborough deserves the MVP consideration. That said, hey Scarborough, I know it's USFL, but you might still want to do some cardio, bro. You ran out of gas at like the 15, bro. Like a full stop. I'm done.
It's over. Daniel Jones me.
Ooh, that was brutal, dude.
Deshaun Watson.
I mean, the fact that he took the time to type that and then when it autocorrected, go back and say, nope, that's what the hell I want.
There's some background to that. See, he watched our last show all the way through, so he kind of.
I kind of figured it was dude. It's grown men talking about football and massages. I figured it was an inside joke.
Way inside.
Wow.
I like that.
Cleveland Steamroller type of thing.
Ooh, no, it's a Cleveland steamer, bro. It's not a steamroller. That would require how would that work?
Shout out to Ramona, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Ramona and to Alex Schomer for actually Googling it and looking it up.
Hey, I was gonna say, speaking of independence, where's Ramona?
It's not Thursday.
Oh, she's only here for Thirsty Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
She's doing research.
I want to know where.
Where's Schomber at, Johnny?
He just about went to sleep on the show just now, so we kicked him out of here.
Where's the other guy who starts with an A?
Yeah, Alex. Yeah, where are you, Alex?
Michigan sucks.
No, Johnny. No, dude. No.
What?
They said that Victor Bolden won the MVP.
Victor Bolden? What the hell did he do?
It's right here on the foxsports.com.
On the foxsports.com.
Well, they were handing the thing to Victor Bolden on the MVP performance victory against the Stars 5 minutes ago.
They were handing the damn thing to Scooby Wright on the after show, the post game.
The after show. After
the show.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we can go back to the Deshaun Watson talk.
Hold on, I got a topic. I'm typing. If you can't tell, can you hear me doing it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Great radio.
Did I spell everything right? Yeah, cool. All right. Hey, read that.
It's too slow, man. No, tonight.
They need to.
Oh, next year. Damn it. See, I told you. Hold on. Fuck.
Well, let me jump in. For one, they need to try to not have hub cities. They need to try to. Each team needs to play in their own stadium.
That's not
really think.
That's
you
not
think they need home teams with crowds and fans of teams?
They got to have some kind of crowds.
Well,
how are you going to sell 30,000 tickets if you can't sell 30,000 tickets across the league? How are you going to do that every weekend? You can't do it. They don't have people aren't buying the tickets for that. Even with the free kids on Tuesdays and your mother-in-law comes in on a discount or whatever hell.
But Matt, they got to do that to survive long term.
They can't do everything based out of Birmingham. I agree, but they're not going to get all of the teams.
There's going to be 4 hub cities next year.
What?
There's going to be 4 hub cities next year. 2 south and 2 north.
Well, that's just stupid.
Up north, it might be in the south, but up north, everybody's within an hour and a half, 2 hours from each other.
What, Pittsburgh and New Jersey?
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh might be a hub.
I think I get rid of that, coach. Please get rid of the pizza, coach.
And then
Oh, I think that's a
South, who
done deal.
knows? I don't think it's going to be Tampa though, because Tampa's an outlier as far as logistics go for traveling.
Although the USFL might want to put it in Tampa just to counteract the XFL having a team in Orlando.
That's true.
That would be something.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think the one thing I think they need to change. Well, there's a bunch of things, but I'm a dick. So the one thing that I think they need to change is when you first started the games this year, you had the commentator and the color guy in the booth doing their thing, and then the coach's stuff piped over at that full volume.
Right.
I think you almost need to hire like a DJ that mixes that in and out. So when the play's done, kind of fade from the coaches and the player talk back and forth to the commentator, or do it some way like that and get a mix going on there and do it to where we get the best of both worlds. Because I think there's a lot of good information there.
It's a unique position. It's called a producer and a sound engineer.
So get Pitbull or somebody up there, a DJ Mouse or whatever the hell they're called, and just mix these back in and forth, get them going to where they make sense, and then they'll learn how to work off of each other. But the point is, that was a really cool feature, and the drone thing is cool. But you're too close with them, dude.
Yeah.
I've been waiting all season for a quarterback to knock that son of a bitch out of the sky.
Yeah.
Somebody cussed it out. One of the quarterbacks yelled at it, and they made big news out of that.
Right. We saw it twice? I saw it twice in the game, just flying by. Like, they got to get rid of that. Sorry, I just don't like it.
Like, put them up, like use them as like to cast a net of like a dome around the field, but up high enough out of punting and throwing range. You have zoom cameras on those things, for crying out loud. Use them.
Well, they could do all kinds of stuff. The technology on those is a lot better than what they show. But when you buy them at Radio Shack surplus sales, I guess that's what they had to do to get started.
It sounded like they were playing football with a bunch of weed eaters.
Uh-huh. That was the most annoying thing. Listen to that thing whine all game long. And then every once in a while, they thought that was the best replay, or the replay in the forehead camera, which gives you freaking seasickness as the guy runs down the field and gets bounced around and you don't know what the hell you're looking at.
That would have been a good view. Why didn't we get that view from the quarterback getting laid out tonight?
The one where he got his chin broken?
Yeah.
He probably made a noise like
I think he probably said something a little more. They're at Cookus's team, Philly, started that stuff, though. They took a three-step shot at their quarterback on the other team before. Oh, Johnny just quit. You see that? Oh my God.
Johnny's at the bottom.
Why'd you move to the bottom? You're running the show. What
He's
the hell?
Bottom.
Hello, Johnny. We're over here.
Johnny's the bottom.
How?
Because my dog
trying to wake Alec up.
Huh?
My dog's
trying to wake Alec up.
Okay. Well, I think that they need to.
Back in a minute. I got to take her.
Oh, we get to carry the show. This is Johnny Dean's show.
This is Johnny Dean's show, but really, he's kind of a dick.
We can talk all the shit about him while he's not around. He won't know until he watches it later.
Send $5 to Johnny's Cash App, and we'll tell you a secret about him.
Oh, we'll get it out of him for free somehow.
Well,
so let's see. How long do we have until actual NFL football? I don't give a damn if it's a Hall of Fame preseason game. Just real football.
Training camps open up in the end of July, so we're just a few weeks away.
We've been saying that for a month. Yeah, just a few weeks away. Gronk's going to sign again a few weeks from now. Wait a minute. Just hold on. No, he retired. No, he'll come back. My God.
We're almost there.
I'm not gonna say it. Johnny will get mad. Where'd Johnny go? He's taking his dog out, right?
He decided to take a dog for a walk in the middle of his show.
All right. Hey, Johnny, add that to your pre-show checklist, dumbass.
Or hire somebody. Oh, he's back. It must be a quick walk.
He's back. I don't see him.
He's there. He's coming.
What'd you say about God?
Oh, and he decides he wants to be top.
First off, turtle.
Yes, sir.
It is on my pre-checklist, but the bitch don't know when to stop going. So
You need to get a dog with a bigger bladder, bro.
And Matt, I don't have to walk her. I just let her out the fucking door.
Well, I walk my kid's dog because you let it out the door and it never comes back.
This one stays in the yard because it's got a big ass fucking fence around it.
All this talk about walking, I'm getting tired. Stop, dude.
So we covered putting home teams in school or putting teams in their home stadium would be good. We all agreed on that, right?
I think we need less red uniforms.
We need less red. I think they ought to move that out.
Half the league was red, dude.
I think we're going to have to get rid of Todd Haley.
He had them working pretty good at the end of the year.
Yeah.
He's like the Comet. He's like the Comet. He's relevant every 70 years. There's some science for you. Boom, science.
So science. Oh my goodness!
I just blinded you with science, bro.
You blinded,
dude. Northwest. Hey, Blackie, we love the enthusiasm, but here's a fun stat. When was the last time a purple team won the championship in college football?
I think it was Washington.
That was was that 80s or 90s?
Washington's
Not
not
the 80s. I think in the 80s.
I don't even remember that, man.
I don't know of any college team.
And wasn't it like a split championship? Like back in the bullshit day where one poll had one champion and the other had another or something?
Yeah, it was whatever.
Yeah.
Sports
Those were the good old days.
Like the UCF
Right.
Alabama championship.
Hey, you know what I think is happening, guys? All these spring leagues for football pop up and come and go. And I think college football is like, well, we're paying the players. Let's just split the country in half and we'll be the spring league. Hey, there's an idea.
Wow,
They
that's
played
a
the wrong time of
unique
year for
concept. I think that
Yeah.
would work. You got players on teams that actually have stadiums that have fans. Wow.
Well, they could easily switch the time of year that college football plays. I think
You're going to change all of education to go into spring league and no spring breaks?
I don't give a shit about that.
Hey, abortion's illegal now, so they should stop spring breaks.
There should be a lot of college players coming.
It's spring break, yeah.
Are we going back to that comment again?
I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that Mr. and Mrs. Dumpster isn't commenting anymore. We gave you so much love.
You assume it's Mr. and Mrs. You assume,
well, or they or them. I don't know how it goes today.
It could be him and Bow Wow. You know.
Hey, you know how they have they've? We should be like them-y. Them-y? Them?
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Proper pronouns, Johnny. It's beyond you.
Listen, Johnny.
Can't speak like we used to anymore. There's not a he and a she.
Enough out of you, Johnny.
All that. Can't do it. You got to do all kinds of other stuff now. You got to have.
I don't gotta do jack shit, but what I want to fucking do.
Johnny's face has a dad bod.
Yeah. Especially with those glasses.
Well, I could go without the glasses, but I just couldn't see nothing. So
you know, you
I
look
haven't
like
developed that daredevil hearing and shit yet.
It feels like when Johnny's wearing the glasses, you see how there's like a reflection off of him.
Right.
To me, he feels like Disney went with like a urban commando version of the old guy from Up character.
Yeah, that guy.
My next house is gonna be like fucking.
And that's not a house he's in; it's an underground cave bunker. And if you pan the camera left or right, it's just stacked with stolen merchandise from semi-trailers.
It's like Captain America shield.
Quite a bit.
I know, man.
See, Johnny, I'm going to prove to you tonight we're not going to get flagged by Facebook.
We did that Thursday.
I've talked about the Catholic Church and children.
Flagged for fucking Facebook. It would have been Thursday night show. Ask Fred Moore.
Are you talking about DeShlong Johnson, Watson?
Oh, dude, we were all over shit, man.
Oh, see, I didn't know you were doing that. I thought you were making like a French version of it.
we were making R. Kelly references with Deshaun Watson and all kinds of shit. Bob Kraft.
Oh, hey, dude. Hey, dude. You know R. Kelly is pissed.
Yeah, he's only got 20 years to do. He's only got
Get it?
20 to
Is he
30.
pissed on
Yeah.
or pissed off? Though?
Get it? Because he pees on people.
Ooh, that's just nasty.
Oh, there's a comment. What's the comment say?
It says, if
Has
anyone,
anyone seen that new series on Amazon? I'm late to the party. Did we discuss if Notre Dame joins the Big Ten? Well, here's the thing. Why is it still called the Big Ten? There's like 47 teams.
Yeah, and Notre Dame will be the last independent to go out somewhere else.
Notre Dame has commitment issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they believe that they're the only one.
Has
living
anyone
off
seen
their
that new series on Amazon called The Turbo? No, but I heard it was good. I'm going to watch it late night after I take a bunch of edibles.
Okay. I got a thing for Notre Dame here.
A gold helmet, maybe?
They preach that marriage is for life, and it's harder than hell to get a Catholic divorce, right?
No, not really. Ask anybody.
But they've in the church, if you want your divorce official with the church, which a lot of Catholics do. I don't know about where you're at, but they do here. And then it has to be ordained by the fucking church, and then you can get
By the fucking church?
Or you'll get it's a fucking.
Is that
church.
the church of fucking?
It's the
Is that
church
what you're
of
talking about?
Hey, we call that my house.
Baptism.
My house. Anyhow, you'll get excommunicated. All right. So why don't they excommunicate their fucking selves? Because their commitment issues have been notorious forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is USFL Talk with Johnny Team.
Talking about Notre Dame. And
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame's got their own USFL team.
All I can say is that Notre Dame and Penn State, when somebody says great game, hit the showers, it means a totally different thing.
Wow.
Well, that is very true.
Wow. Great game.
It's very true. Yeah.
Wow.
Ask Rudy.
Oh, Rudy.
Ask whoever the quarterback for UCLA or USC is going to be when they play that whiteout game.
Okay,
I
so
didn't know it was like that up here.
where the hell is Alex? I need someone to pick on.
I guess there's certain Canadian rules he has to follow since he's Canadian.
I thought
Anthony.
he was in Virginia.
Hey, is this guy's name really Tony Handy?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Turn. Dude, we're going to drift. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah, it is, Anthony. Hey, he was our star. He was one of our stars last week on Thursday.
Oh yeah, he brought it. Him and
He brought it hard, man.
Ramona and who else was it, Johnny? I forget.
Shit. Swayze.
Swayze, yeah.
Patrick
There's
Swayze,
somebody else too.
dead.
I heard Ramona has a thing for Rick.
Oh yeah.
I mean, sounds good.
That's fun.
Shit.
Yeah.
Thursday was a fun show.
Sources say.
Yeah.
It kind of
Report semicolon. There you go. Wow.
Oh,
Hey, so what's everybody drinking tonight?
I just killed a monster.
It's got water in my hand.
I didn't say if you went to the bathroom, Johnny.
Oh,
And Ben, what did you say?
Right now, just water.
Holy shit!
Well, he lives in a desert, bro. I mean, to be fair.
It's 11:45
That's fair,
here.
but-
And you're still drinking water?
yeah.
Yes.
You drink water 24/7 in the desert areas, or you
No.
die.
Ben understands what I'm talking about. He don't usually drink water this time of night.
Oh.
Maxwell House Coffee. There you
Tonight's
go.
Maxwell House. I'm sorry, Folgers is the best.
Yep. Classic roast. Can't
Green
go
Mountain.
wrong.
Green Mountain Dark Magic.
Bulletproof coffee.
Oh, that Death Wish coffee. That's some bad shit.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the coffee that they sell, the Mac Cafe stuff. That's the
Oh, McDonald's.
version of the McDonald's. That's
Yeah.
They
good.
don't make it strong enough.
Just make it stronger at your house. You
Dude,
just dump another scoop in.
That's not the point. If you're going to sell coffee and call it breakfast fucking blend, that's the wake up call. Getting up in the morning, I want my fucking coffee to knock me the fuck up.
Hey, who's been to Starbucks before? Who's actually been to a Starbucks like inside?
I have.
I have, yes.
Everybody.
Okay. Do you ever get stuck behind someone who's never been there before?
Right, and he doesn't understand what a frappe
That's
is
happened.
or
Yeah.
any of that crap. They got to hand it all to him. Grande.
Has anybody ever asked you, like turned around like another customer and said, "I've never been here before. What's good?" Has that ever happened to you?
No.
I mean,
Not
like-
to me, no. But if it
We
did, I
don't
would
know
say
who's behind us. We don't talk to that person because you're aiming at the barista. You want to get to
Right. But they're confused. They're like, I don't even know if to get. It's just I get annoyed because, like, dude, pick a fucking flavor, pick a fucking Italian word, and move to the left. Okay, it's that simple.
Matt Colson, you don't pay attention to who's behind you?
No, I get in the fucking line at Starburst or Starbucks. I want to get in and get out.
Starburst.
I got to feel Matt Colson's that motherfucker. That
Hey, Matt, you just came up with the perfect brand for a gay coffee shop.
The Starburst.
Starburst.
Taste the rainbow.
It tastes the rainbow. You don't really have to. You don't have to change anything around here. The Starbucks are all, I would say, predominantly staffed by people who are rainbow worthy. Let's put it that way.
Rainbow
They
worthy.
just are. I don't know why you can't be straight and work at a coffee shop. It's just not legal.
Damn, Anthony, you have to go through all that.
Wait, you calling Anthony gay?
Hey, Tony
I don't
Henry.
know Anthony from Moses. I don't know anything about him at all. I'm not even sure it's Anthony. Is that really his name, or is it a she?
Oh,
Maybe it's
Matt.
either
taking
way,
it
I
out
don't
on
think
we
they're
have
gay.
no idea.
What's going on, dude?
I don't know.
Black Rifle coffee is solid too. But the problem with Death
I haven't
Wish,
tried the Black Rifle shit yet.
the problem with those two coffees is literally twice as much as the other one.
Yeah, you're paying that extra shit.
And I don't drink less.
Well, Matt.
Well, it's inflation. It's
McCaff-
inflation. Prices are up.
Well, I'll tell you what, I will
that's
drink
Putin's
less of
price hike there, Ben. It's nobody's fault but Russia.
Hey, can I point out something? Isn't
What?
it odd, and there's probably not many of you that do, but Johnny does. Isn't it odd that everything's going up except tobacco?
Tobacco was gone up. Pack of cigarettes around here is cheap. It's $9.
Nah, dude, I'm paying the same price I paid pre-pandemic.
That's a Florida thing, dude, because I'll tell you what, it's going up every fucking where.
Dude,
I bought a pack of Marlboros at a locally owned what do you want to call one of those gas station people, the Patel type, and he hit me up with a $12 freaking pack of Marlboro 100s.
And then you know what he said after that? And you paid for it? He said, "Thank you, come again."
Yes, he did. And I said, I didn't come that time. No, but anyway.
No, it's like $9 here in Vegas.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, how much are you guys paying for gas?
Right now we're at $5.50. We're one of the
wow.
highest ones in the country.
What are you paying, Matt? Or do you probably have an electric car?
I don't drive an electric car. I can't drive an electric car in the freaking Midwest. You don't have any place to. Don't get me started on this, Rick Hughes.
I meant a golf cart.
Here. You can't do that. It won't work.
I meant a golf cart.
Well, yeah, people on their ranches have golf carts that they plug in their garage next to their big ass diesel truck.
Hey, you know those people with those ranches that have electric golf carts, Matt? Those are terror cells.
No, the one we went to last night was run by 3 very influential Baptist people with big dollar money.
Hey, so Johnny, what'd you pay? What are you paying per gallon right now?
They brought it down for the weekend. It's $3.49 right now, but it was
$3.49.
Shit.
Yeah, it was up to like $5.
That's worth me driving to freaking Pennsylvania just to get a fill up. Oklahoma's at $4.35, and that's down 10 cents from last week. But it went up over what was it, Memorial? What was the last holiday before this one?
Who knows?
Father's Day?
Christmas?
No. The one that they always talk about travel weekend or whatever on a Monday. But
Mother's Day?
I don't know what the fuck it was. Anyway, it went up to
Beelzebub's bar mitzvah.
Went up to 487 in 3 days, and then it came down again around here for 4th of July weekend. But it'll go up again next week. I got a letter from the local utility company, the electric company, that they're putting a 2% rate increase on everything starting now. Don't bitch. You got your letter. Turn off your power if you don't want it. It's just you just take it. I don't.
That's one of the bills I just play blindly. I don't even.
The only difference now is we've always just been taking it. The only difference now is they're just saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't. I've had the same electric bill for essentially the last 10 years. You could.
Well, we've seen your show, Matt. I mean, it's pretty dark in there as it is.
Well, yeah.
Well, and you have to factor in the record heat too. There's been record heat the past 4 years in a row everywhere.
In Oklahoma, we had 100 degrees in a row, 5 days in a row last week.
Oh, you got lucky, dude. I'm south of Tallahassee. We had 9 days in a row of 106 or more. That's fucking
real temperature, or was that feels like temperature?
That was feels like, but it's different, dude, because the humidity was in the 90s.
Right. Well, I lived there long enough to know what the humidity's about. But
so, like, you get out of the shower and dry off, and you're wet before you get dressed.
Mm-hmm. You
need
said. Another shower before you get to your sock drawer.
well, I am because I'm fat, but you know.
Well, we had a solid 100 degrees on the thermometer.
Oh, we had that. Yeah, we had over 100 on the thermometer at least a week straight. It was crazy, dude. I have like my grass is the color of beer.
Right. People say, "Why are your bushes all dying? Aren't you watering your bushes?" I'm like, "Fuck, I got to water myself. I can't afford all this stuff, man."
Matt, you said you didn't know
Arizona and just throw sand down in the front yard with pebbles and call it good.
You said you didn't know Anthony, but he's your damn neighbor. Look.
No, he lives in Oklahoma City. I live in McLeod, so it's different.
McLeod.
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
he knows where McLeod is.
The town you live in is named after a fucking TV show?
No, actually, the TV show was named after the city.
And what's the city named after? A cloud?
Dennis Weaver's from Oklahoma.
It was like, hey, we finally got a cloud.
No, the city was named after whoever the hell first put their wagon here and set up Four Corners.
It's funny. I said McLeod, and I knew that Matt was the only one that was going to know that TV show besides me.
Seems like it should be called Wagon then.
There probably was there. Hey, man, there are streets in Oklahoma, though, that you can start in Tulsa and drive all the way to Texas on without getting off the damn thing. It's the same name all the way down. It's in a grid, not like in Florida where it's all over in spaghetti directions.
Actually,
hybrid cars have that.
And actually, Christopher, I think the big problem of the hurdle that they've been running into with that is kind of the same hurdle they ran into with cell phones originally. They were huge because the technology wasn't advanced enough. I think once they can get a alternator, as you put it, that doesn't weigh so much to put on these electric cars, you're going to see that they can recharge themselves, especially the ones that are coming out with like solar panel ceilings. It's pretty cool. But
dude, it doesn't.
The problem is it's $75,000.
You don't need that much weight to put an alternator that'll charge.
Well, it's going to be a different style alternator and alternator system, taking it from the electric to the, I'm sure it's different. And I'm sure.
Do you really think that the oil companies are going to shut down 18 million freaking gas stations and substitute that with free electric?
No, I don't think it'll ever be free. I don't think anything's free. But what I do think is 10 years ago, everybody said, when they said that right there, they said, do you really think the major car manufacturers in the United States are going to switch to electric? And they are. So, like I said, over time, they'll get to be cheaper and people can afford them. Right now, it's a rich man's car.
And then why in the hell are we being forced to buy them?
I mean, it's like
everybody
TVs.
knows that you can't buy a Jeep Wagoneer for less than $80,000.
Remember the flat
it's all
screen
electric
TVs that were like $2,000? Now you
They're
can do them for like $200.
Yeah, they're just going to monetize the charging stations. They already do in some cases.
Yeah,
they do.
I'm just saying prices will go down as the years go forward.
Right, but the point of the whole argument of everybody's having right now is the fact that we need oil until we can get to the point that you guys are talking about. There's no reason to think that you can't transition from A to B, but you have to have that bridge. You can't just go from Tom Brady to Kyle Trask and expect it to work. It just isn't going to work.
It's almost like
Tom Brady, and then you got to have another skilled guy that's half as good in the middle before you get to the guy that's coming
You
up.
mean kind of like going from horse and buggy to automobile?
Right. Did they do that over a week? No.
Well, no, but this has been going. Well, I'll put it this way: some people have been trying to get this to happen since 1984 when they created Earth Day. So that's like 28 years.
They didn't have the technology.
But you're having to
Right. So now the technology's only been around for 10. I mean, Tesla's in its what, 8th year of production?
8th year of production, and he's making money. He's selling them for like $40,000 for the starter, which is cheaper than anything you can get from any of the major auto manufacturers that are out there. They're starting out at 55 and 60.
The problem is that the Tesla's quality rating is 28 out of 35 manufacturers in electric vehicles.
Well, I don't know anything about that because I'm not in the market for it because it won't work in Oklahoma right now. You can't do it. You can't drive.
Well, I mean, every purchase comes with a home charging station. Now, when you go out on the road far away, more than a couple hundred miles, if we're gonna have to plot your course right now, that's the problem. The technology hasn't gotten small enough and cheap enough and produced fast enough to do the entire rollout. But then when it's not like when they rolled out the automobile, there was an interstate the next day either.
No, the interstates didn't come till after World War II, but they did start putting down hard pan and asphalt in the major cities. But the guy that lived out in the middle of Oklahoma didn't go and buy himself until he got rid of the horse and buggy that he was.
Right. I live in Tallahassee, which isn't a major city, and in Tallahassee, there's charging stations everywhere. There's less than 100,000 people here.
In Tallahassee?
Yeah.
You got your own airport. You can get your own damn electric.
That's strictly there for the politicians. Nobody uses that airport.
Anything in there but Cessnas, for God's
That's
sake.
the only airport I've ever been to that had the word international there. You could literally show up 10 minutes before your flight leaves and get on board with no problem.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
What I'm saying is there's charging stations everywhere here. The problem is mass production. And the other problem with that is most of the electronic components are coming from overseas, and we know how that's going right now.
Well, that's something that was unforeseeable. But the idea that they're running with right now up there in the great city of Washington, D.C., is that they think that if they force us not to buy gas at $6 a gallon, that we will go and jump into a brand new $89,000 EconoBox electric car, which works fine in New York and it works fine in Miami. It works fine.
Well, they were just 40,000, you said, with Tesla, right?
They're 39,000 and you wait 8 months.
Well, okay. Like I said, they're having a problem with keeping up with production. And if you're having trouble keeping up with production, you're definitely having problem with keeping up with development. So
exactly. So don't run us out of the gas stations and cause us to have
you do realize that gas is high globally, right?
Yeah, but it's not.
Dude, don't say it's not. I can bring you somebody right now from the UK that's paying $7 or £7.
Yeah,
you want to know what that comes out to in American dollars?
That's like $25.
That's $9. Okay, in Australia, they're paying over $6. In Japan and all those other countries, they're paying more than we are. We're actually in the top. What?
I don't. I
mean, there's facts and there's reality. It depends on where you want to talk.
It doesn't matter. We didn't have to do that 2 years ago, so why are we having to do it all of a sudden?
Do what 2 years ago? Have high gas?
Have $5 a gallon gas. 2 years ago, we didn't have to do that. Why?
Because 90% of the world wasn't driving, dude. You did learn about supply and demand in 5th grade, right?
Okay.
I'm serious. That's what that is.
That analogy, we had supply and demand all self-contained, right? We did.
That's a misnomer too. So what you're saying is we were energy dependent under the previous administration. Is that what you're saying? Because in actuality, in that 4-year period of the previous administration, our purchasing of Russian oil actually increased by 200 million barrels per year, from 724,000 to 965,000.
How many gallons did we quit making?
That's the oil companies, bro. That's got nothing to do with the administration. The administration can't make somebody do something.
Run it from A to B. We couldn't do it that way anymore. So they cut.
So no, wait. Now you're talking about the Keystone Pipeline. The Keystone Pipeline is
that's not the only pipeline that they shut off. That's the one everybody knows about. But that wasn't even finished yet. But there were other ones that they cut off because they decided they're not going to let them drill on certain land because it's federal land that Trump was letting them drill on because it was profitable. Now they say, well, you've got 9,000.
Dude, the oil companies, Matt, the oil companies have 9,000 approved oil drilling leases currently that they have yet to even start drilling at.
That they have yet to prove that they work.
No, that's bullshit. They bullshit. They're ready to drill. They just aren't.
Well,
So, I mean, come on, dude. You're really going to make this argument?
I'm just saying.
You're going to tell me, wait, dude, stop. You're going to tell me that Joe Biden is responsible for everybody's economic problems across the globe? Are you that simple?
Nope.
Come on,
but that
dude.
has nothing to do with the USFL. That much I know.
Well,
I know that
who started talking about it? You.
The
oil companies have not.
Yay, football.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you broke down that Birmingham-Philadelphia game really nicely, guys. Really
it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Dude.
I'm right here, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
I mean, you can't go off topic and then tell everybody to go back on topic, dude. Are you, dude?
We weren't really. We were tiptoeing down
Whoa. Nothing. That's what you did. Everybody's here, dude.
It's 20-0, buddy. You okay?
All I'm saying is that something happened between January when Biden came into office and before Putin decided to run into.
Yeah, the global supply chain and the fact that the entire world was in a global lockdown for 2 years, dude. Anything else that you try to put in front of that is ridiculous.
We had
Was that,
not in reality.
Was that before or after Todd?
You're not in reality, dude.
I think it was before.
Hey, Matt, if the entire world stopped making everything tomorrow and didn't do anything for 2 years, do you think shit's going to be cheap when they start doing it again?
No.
So that's what we're dealing with now. What the hell are you talking about? What policy changed that? Name a specific policy that made this happen.
Bald-headed old man got into office. Now,
okay, I'll rephrase the question. Name a specific policy that caused this.
The first 2 hours he was in office, and he cut off every single thing.
So the answer, ladies and gentlemen, the person in the TV that I watched told me to say this. Because you're not even talking back.
Himself. I watched him go into his office with a stack of goddamn papers, and he just signed every one of them. He didn't even read them. He just put his name on everything, and then 6 weeks later, everything went to shit. COVID had already been here for 2 years. It had been here for 2 years, and we were living with it, and we had dealt with it, and that's the way it was, and it was that way all over the world. But 6 weeks after the sumbitch got done wearing out his ink pen, everything in the whole world went up. Everything.
So what you're saying is
sustaining itself.
What you're saying is that there's what you're saying is
that you weren't self-sufficient in a lot of different ways until Joe Biden took over and stopped it and put us in.
Yeah, it's all. Hey, dude. If you're not gonna let somebody else talk,
well, you're not letting me talk. So what the hell,
dude? You just spent 30 fucking seconds, dude, running your fucking yammer. Here's the fact. You just said he signed all this stuff that changed the whole world. All right, name one, bro. Name one. You can't because the people in your TV didn't tell you what to say.
It wasn't just the Keystone Pipeline.
You're a sheep, bro.
The Appalachians that shut off.
You're a fucking sheep, dude.
Huh?
Oh,
you're a sheep. That's what this is. Yeah. Hey, did Joe Biden win the election?
No, but he won.
Okay. Was that an insurrection January 6th in the United States Capitol?
I don't know.
That was an insurrection.
Rednecks running.
Wait a minute.
Erection?
Insurrection that fucking Deshaun Watson pulled.
Yeah.
That was an erection.
No, he evidently needed an erection.
He insurrected his penis into them women's faces.
Oh my God. All right. So we're back on that now. That has.
Oh, thank God. Listen to politic talk is like fucking watching paint.
I don't think anybody said anything about politics. I just said that the gas station down the street cost twice as much as it did 18 months ago.
And then you went on to say why, which was complete horseshit.
Oh, here we go again.
Well, no. You could ask everybody that lives in your neck of the woods and your part of the world and the people that go to your particular faction, they say one thing. People that live around here say something else. Everybody
the
wants to
beauty of
talk to each
fucking
other and
America,
ask
ain't it?
together,
Everybody's got
how
their
can we
own
fix
fucking
it?
opinion.
Nobody wants to do that. It's always this side's at fault or that side's at fault. And I like you. I don't want to get into the middle of that where we don't talk. I lost 27 friends.
But you're the only one bringing it up, bro.
Well, it's because I live it. I make $1,437
Right, but what
a
you
month,
but
and I
what you have to,
make
what
work.
you and most
I
people
can't
have
go
to,
out and go earn overtime
what
because I'm not
you
able
and
to do that.
but
What?
what you and most people have to understand is just because you live it doesn't mean it matters to any other motherfucker on the planet.
And that's the point.
Right.
Everybody's up for themselves. So I'm talking how I believe. I don't know what else to say to you.
Right, and me talking what I know is what you're saying is bullshit. Is calling
But
you
for
bullshit.
everything you can send me in an email that's documented on a website that's got some kind of ground of fact to it, I can have a counter argument exactly the same but opposite from the same sources opposite of what you're talking about. Somewhere in the middle is the truth. Whether you're right or I'm right doesn't really matter. It's
Then
the
why are
fact
you
that in the
then why are
middle,
you speaking
everybody
everything
has
such a hard line from your side then?
What's that?
Then why are you so hardline speaking from everything from your side then? It's all one side's
Because
fault.
I
You're the
live
one
in
literally
West
doing that. Dude,
We live
you
in
came
West
on
Side.
you
Don't
came
you?
on and went political. Then I called you out on it. Then you said, well, it's always one side against the other and I'm in the middle. Yet you're only accusing one side. Dude, are you high?
No, I wish I was.
God, I think you're high.
No. I'm just saying.
A lot of bullshit, yeah.
Well, okay, it's a lot of bullshit. Educate me the other way. And
I did, but you were too busy talking.
You're saying your stuff and you've got your answers and all of that crap, and that's fine.
It's not that I have the answers, Matt. It's reality. Okay, it's reality. First of all, I'm going to help you out here. Was the election stolen or rigged? No. Do you want to know why? Because everybody testifying. Hey, see, if you're not going to fucking listen, I'm not going to tell you. If everybody testifying in this investigative committee were Democrats, I wouldn't believe half the shit they said. But every one of them are Republicans that were side by side with Trump the whole way through. Yet your news source doesn't talk about that. They're like, oh, the January 6th insurrection and the investigation is just BS. Tell me I'm wrong.
I haven't watched 5
Exactly.
minutes.
So why were you talking about something like that? Why are you referring to
the insurrection? I didn't bring it up.
You brought up politics. You brought up that it was all one side's fault.
The gas and the fact that the electric car is not ready.
And that it's all Biden's fault. You said it. We all heard it, bro. I mean, come on. It's on tape. Why would you lie when it's on tape?
I didn't bring up this shit that went on January 6th. I don't even look at that. I think it's a waste of
that as an example. I was using that as an example of how you don't believe stuff that is so widely recognized and understood.
I can't see what you see. I don't see it.
Yeah, no, you can. You choose not to.
No, the world that I live in is different than the one you're living in.
Dude, you have an internet connection. You have an internet connection. But
dude. I don't go looking around to say if I'm crazy.
So you're willfully ignorant.
Well, okay, if that's what you want to call it.
Well, if you're going to make a hardline comment on something that you have no interest or done no research into, that's exactly what I just said.
Match yours, but that doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You want to call me ignorant? Fine.
Well, no, I called you out, and then you argued with me.
Except that tomorrow, when I go to the gas station, it's still $4.87 a gallon. However, it got to where you say it got there, or how I say it got there. It doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is, in Oklahoma, we had gas under 179 cents for most of the time.
During a pandemic, when nobody was driving, the demand was down, so the price dropped. We learned this in 5th grade.
Because that's the way it is in Oklahoma. We are an oil producer. We have fracking. We have everything that you don't want.
Okay.
All right here in this state. Why? Because the rest of the country needs it. We were doing it. And we did it to the point where we were having earthquakes every So
what you're saying, let me get this clear. I had cheap gas, the pandemic happened. While the pandemic's still going on, the presidency changed, so I'm going to blame the new president. I'm not going to blame the pandemic. I'm going to blame the new president. That's what you're saying.
I just said we make oil and gas.
Ladies and gentlemen, I broke that down like a colored play-by-play guy, dude. That's exactly what you just said. Before it was $1.79, 179 cents before the pandemic. Before. Okay, cool. No. So then the pandemic hit, and nobody used it, and the oil companies
I
lost
have
their ass.
news for you. We did not have a pandemic problem in Oklahoma. People drove where the fuck they wanted to go. They went to work. They didn't get kicked out.
Dude, you do realize that your economic situation, you do realize economic situations around the world and around the country affect you in Oklahoma as much as you want to think they don't, right?
But you just said that we didn't have any need to be doing what we were doing because everybody was on COVID lockdowns and restricted. That wasn't what it was here.
I didn't say we didn't have any need. I never said we didn't have any need. I never said we didn't have any need.
We didn't have mass people coming in from all over the world into our airports.
I said
all over.
there was a global pandemic that shut down